What's up guys, it's Hubs, and this video is going to be about the new best arena team ever since the October Halloween event update, where there's two new spheres, the Hallowed Skull and the Sinister Orb, I believe that's what they're called. They both double your hit count. And in this last patch also we've gotten Sphere Frogs now, and we also have Maxwell. So my new party consists of pretty much all of these new things, so I'm just going to go ahead and start this battle. I'm going to show my party and explain who I got and why I got them. So top of the list is Zel Knight, then it's Maxwell, Yuda, Lyra, and then Dia. So let's start with my leader. First of all, I got Dia. As you can see, all five of my units got full BB gauges. Some of them are close to SBB. And then if my Zel Knight procs, oh, he didn't proc. Anyway, so my leader is Dia. And the reason I'm using Dia is because I think she's the best leader to use right now. The alternatives are Lodin or Fee or Zel Knight. So if you have Zel Knight or Fee, they're strictly BB gauge increasing leaders. And there's no attack damage bonus. Whereas Dia and Lodin have an attack damage bonus. And because we're at the point where we don't need strictly only BB filling leaders like Fee or Lodin, we can actually use Dia or, sorry, I said Fee or Zel Knight. And then right now that means you can use Dia or Lodin, which also have attack bonuses because even though their fill is not as high as Zel Knight, and Fee, so Fee is different. She actually like increases your base BB gauge, so you start off a bit higher. I don't think you need Fee or Zel Knight, just because with Dia's buff, you can see all my guys easily, like, way over get regular BB. So I'd rather use a Dia because she also offers the 50% attack bonus, which is also really great, because it's better than Lodin's, which only gives you the 50% attack, the increase in BC effectiveness, but his BB doesn't do any damage. So in my opinion, Dia is by far the best unit to use in this patch as your leader. And then next up we got Zel Knight, and he's using the Hallowed Skull, so it doubles your hit counts and increases his own BB gauge, which is pretty crazy. It's by like 3 or 5 BC, and I also give him a Thief Cloak, which increases the drop rate of like BC and HD by 15%, and then also gives him like increased drop rate in like Zell and Karma and whatever, but that doesn't really matter. It's basically a better version of Omni Gizmo, and that basically just increases the BC that's dropped. And I also put him first in my party because if his BB activates, then it fills everyone else's gauge. So if people are close to SBB, they'll basically have SBB, which means if only one of my SBB units procs, everyone in the enemy team will get wiped. Next up, I got Creator Maxwell. Maxwell's the new OP unit. And so my Zel Knight and my Maxwell are both Sphere Frogged. And my Maxwell is also using the Sinister Orb. So increases or doubles hit counts and increases BC drop rate by 5%. It's kind of small, but I mean, I stack it with a Soul Creator. I'm just going to use another orb so I can keep talking here. So, yeah, she's also using a Soul Creator, so she has like a base 20% increase in BC drop with a doubled hit count, and that's why you're seeing all my units all 5 of them are getting basically full BB gauges every single battle. There you go again, happens again. And then next up is my Yuda, and he's using an Aegis Cloak. So I still like Aegis Cloak. They just got nerfed, so they're 100% bonus to defense for first 2 turns, but they also increase the effectiveness of BC for that specific unit. So my Yuda is getting like increased BC by like 25%. And the next up is my Lyra, and she's using a Divine Blade, which increases attack and defense by 100% for 2 turns. So I really like that sphere. I don't have any BB filling spheres, and I don't think I really need any at this point. I might even opt to swap out my Yuda's Aegis Cloak for Masamune, which increases attack and defense by 75% for the first 2 turns, depending on how I feel about BB gauges. And the last up is my Dia, which actually gets, or she also has an Aegis Cloak, and it's just because she actually has one of the higher BB gauges at, I believe it's 20, but I could be wrong. So I just give her the Aegis Cloak so it'll fill faster. The gauge of these guys is Zel Knight actually has the highest. I forget what it's actually at. But that's the reason I give him the Sinister Orb, so that his, oh wait, yeah, I give him the Sinister Orb. Maxwell has a Hallowed Skull. So that way, after his first hit, his BB gauge will increase by 3 to 5. And then, yeah, and then Maxwell has a BB gauge of 20, which is pretty small. Yuda is 15, Lyra is 15, and then I believe Dia is 20. Again, that's why I give her the Aegis Cloak. And then that's why I said Yuta, I could probably drop the Aegis Cloak on him and just give him a Masamune for survivability. Because right now, I'm not stuck at the point where I can only use stuff like Angelic Foil that increases attack. I have Divine Blade and Masamune, which increase attack and defense for the first 2 turns. Again, Masamune is 75% and Divine Blade is 100%. So yeah, this is going to be my last arena battle here. You can see every single battle. So I mean, it's not just luck right now. You can see every single battle, my units are all getting 5 BB gauges completely full. And if my Zelnet activates this time, I don't think they'll get SBB. So his went up, but yeah, I didn't get SBB on anyone. But there's a pretty good chance that you will. And even then, I mean, to me, in my opinion, this party is the best. And you have to order them in a certain way as well because of how unit artificial intelligence works. So Maxwell and Yuta, I believe they have a higher chance of activating BB if targets are at full HP, and then, or is it the other way around? And then Yuta, or I mean Lyra and Dia have a higher chance if units are already like under 30% or something like that. But anyways, if you're gonna make a party like this, just copy the same positioning of my squad as well because that is added bonus depending on how you order them. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed those 6 arena battles where all of my units got full BB gauge. Not much else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this new OP arena team, and I will see you guys next time.